Good morning, my friends. I'm Nichole Lee, your Starseed intuitive. Here, as always, with whatever messages want to come through today. I don't know what's going on with this piece of my hair. Just put it back here. I hope you're doing really well today. That's too many. I hope you're feeling wonderful and joyful and blessed. It's really interesting. I've just been this morning kind of reflecting on... So you know how in yesterday's message, I talked about how as we go through this transformational journey, right, as we glow up, essentially, for lack of a better word, as that happens, our perspectives shift and change as well. And I am personally, very open to growth and healing and all of the work because it, for me, it feels beneficial and it feels like it's absolutely something that's worth devoting myself to. So I've just been observing this morning because I actually have some old stuff from childhood coming up related to the holiday season. And that's a new experience for me. I've always heard, the holidays are really hard for some people. I've always heard that. But I never really experienced that. But I definitely have some stuff coming up. And this is not a bad thing, right? This is an opportunity. I have a different perspective than I did when I was working with these things before. When I felt these things before, I was not the same person that I am now. So I'm very much in a space of surrendering and experiencing, right? Like these emotions that I'm having, these things that are coming up for me ready to be healed and released, I'm seeing like they're like a wave, right? Crashing down. And I'm just letting the waves come over me. Because these are all old things that I don't need to hold on to anymore, right? They don't serve me right now to have these. And it's not like these are always present for me either, these feelings that I'm experiencing. It's like these things are like tucked away in a teeny back corner of my subconscious or a teeny back corner of my heart, right? Things that most of the time I have zero awareness of. But I'm appreciative and grateful that they're coming forward now because I can choose to let them go. Because there is only space for love in my life. There's only space for joy and peace and healing. And we got a lot of really awesome cards today too. So the first one that came out is the number 4. Number 4, solid, stable foundations, right? Every time we do this healing work, we're creating a more solid, stable foundation for ourselves and our lives, which is totally beautiful. So it says freedom, moving on and letting go. Yeah. Allowing the feelings and hurts from the past to stay in the past, I just heard, right? We don't have to carry those pieces with us every day. We don't have to keep them in our field now. Obviously, if things are happening now, it's different. But, at least the things that I'm speaking to this morning, these are all not happening now. This is old stuff coming up. So it's about letting go. It's about choosing to experience those feelings, right? Not stuffing them away, actually feeling and processing, giving them a big kiss. Thank you. I love you. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. And letting them go, right? And we have assistance. We have divine assistance here. This card came up last week in one of the readings. It's really incredible because this entire deck, this is a lot of cards, right? I get like the same 4 or 5 cards like every single reading. It's crazy. Like there's probably cards in that deck that I haven't even seen yet. But this card has come up a few times. Talent guide. So it says spirit mentors and teachers. So last time this came out, they were talking to me about finding and using your natural innate talents. This time the message is a little bit different. So right now what I'm hearing with this talent guides card is it's like what are you drawn to? What do you have an affinity for, right? Do you like to paint? Do you like to sing? Do you like to dance? Do you like to write? Do you like to exercise? Do you like to drive your car, right? What is that thing that you like? Because if you are going through these challenging times and purging and releasing these old feelings and memories, right? Going through this transformation, processing, healing, glowing up, focusing on those and making sure those things that light you up, those things that you like, making sure that you are filling your own cup, watering your own garden, right? Because the grass is greener where we water it. And the tarot today, this tarot is, so this feels like two sections, right? Because I had the oracle cards and then I got some tarot cards. So it feels like the oracle is like the first section. Like this is what we're going through right now, right? This kind of purging, these kind of roller coastery waves of emotion, things coming up, us kind of trying to navigate in a new way. And then the tarot is like the future, is kind of what it feels like. So the first card that came up is the Strength card. So the Strength card is very much a message of, you have the strength to do this. You can make it through all of it. You can thrive during periods of challenge or difficulty, I just heard. And the thing with the imagery on the Strength card, in the traditional Rider-Waite, we see a woman who has her hand in the mouth of a lion. So kind of the thing with that imagery for me is it's like, do you think that she just walked up to some random lion and did that and just put her hand in his mouth? Probably not. And also the lion has its tail between his legs. So it's showing submission, right? So her being able to do that was not an overnight thing. It's something that took practice and consistency. And that's exactly the same with this growth, with these perspective shifts, with this glow up, right? It's totally normal for it to be like a roller coaster, where 1 minute it's fantastic and the next minute it's challenging, and it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of deal, right? Because we're learning to be and feel and hear and move in new ways. It's just part of it. So don't beat yourself up if you're having this kind of roller coastery situation happening with you. I am too. I'm feeling this too. And the energy with the year closing out has something to do with this as well. It's like extra opportunities to start the next year with a fresh slate, with more expansive openness. I just heard. So the next card out is the Three of Cups. I love this card. This is a card of celebration, right? Their cups runneth over. This is a card of community and family. This, it's all going to be okay. Everything that is on your heart right now, it's all going to work out, and it's all going to work out better than you think it is. Like, it's all going to be perfect, and it's all okay. The next 2 cards, we got the Emperor and the Moon. So 3 out of these 4 cards were major arcanas, right? And what that tells me is that these themes that we're working with, these energies, these things that are coming up for us, these are major transformative energies, right? This isn't mundane day-to-day stuff. This is big expansion. This is like skipping like 4 rungs on the ladder, right? Or instead of, 1 stair at a time, you're jumping 4 stairs, right? That this is like I just heard quantum leaping is what's happening right now. These things that are coming up, these things that we are being invited to take a look at, right? These things that are helping in our evolution and our growth are big. So the Emperor is a card of personal power. It's another number 4, right? Another stability. The Emperor is totally stable. This is a fire energy. So this is Aries card, I believe. But it's such like I'm seeing someone with a big staff and they're just stern and regal and putting the staff down into the ground. That's what I'm seeing in my mind right now for the energy of the Emperor. So there can be a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of headstrong, that's not the right word. A little bit of stuck in your ways, inflexibility. Is that kind of the word I'm looking for? Inflexibility, headstrongness, some energy like that. And then we get the Moon card, and the Moon is like the opposite energy of that. The Moon is a feminine energy, which is all about flow, right? That yin. So find this balance in yourself, because these two came out at the same time. They came out together. Find this balance. I'm seeing the infinity symbol again. They are showing me the infinity symbol so much these days. It's crazy. So find this balance of masculine and feminine within you. Find this balance of giving and receiving. Find this balance of love and giving your love and receiving love freely, but also boundaries, right? Energetic boundaries for yourself. It's an interesting message. So we are finding this balance in us right now. We have all of the pieces that we need to be completely successful in everything that we do. This growth process is not always easy. It is not always rainbows and butterflies and tea parties, right? This stuff can be heavy. This stuff can be emotional and hard. But you can do it. You have the strength. You have all of the divine support. So, keep going. Keep going. Everything that's coming up is ready for you to let go of. And that's why it's coming up. So it's a blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for receiving these messages. I'm sending so much love and so much light, always. And so much courage to keep going, right? There's that infinity symbol. Courage to keep going. Celebration is just around the corner, I heard. I hope you just have the best day ever. If you'd like a personal session, find me at starseedintuitive.com or comment with the word session, and I will get you the information. Until next time, all the love and all of the light. Take care.